Live. All right. Welcome to my first. Well, I've already done some ukulele live streams in the past, but this is in celebration of my new Patreon community, swing, gypsy jazz, all things jazz, ukulele. Um, Type in the chat if some of you know the routine. I always like to know who's watching. Um, and we'll go from there. And if there's no one watching, then I'm going to log off and go enjoy the day. So if I don't see any comments, I probably won't extend this one today. But I hope some people join in um, as I am looking forward to starting up this community on Patreon just dedicated to the ukulele. So um, my Patreon page currently has a ton of ukulele materials for jazz, bossa nova, gypsy jazz, and all that. And all of that's going to remain on there. I know there's been some questions since I mentioned that I'm starting up a dedicated ukulele. I found that it was kind of a little bit too confusing to keep posting some. Hey Graham, welcome back. Um, I found that it's confusing to post both ukulele and guitar, and it gets a little bit. So I thought I'd create a dedicated uke community on Patreon, and so that's the one that if you want to join, the link is in the description. It's www.patreon.com/Tracy Kim Uke, and it's completely ukulele. So I'll be posting all of my other materials that are previously on the other Patreon, and then new materials, bonus videos like this as well, and other good stuff too. So for you to check out. So Graham, well, I appreciate it. Doesn't If there's no one else logging on, then I'm not going to hang out too long, just so you know. But I'll leave this up just for a little bit longer. I'll post this. Probably this will just go straight to the ukulele Patreon page, as I hopefully will build the community for jazz ukulele. And I love these live streams as a way for you to ask any questions and for me to share any of my knowledge that I may have. So I do have this. I want to promote this really quickly here. I've got a shirt on too. I've got a Soundsmith ukulele and a shirt. Soundsmith. Um, they're actually based in Oregon, in Bend, Oregon. And I love these little hollow body ukes, the Soundsmith. I've got a baritone and two. This is a tenor and it has got a low G. Yes, these are steel strings, not nylon strings. So it sounds very much like a guitar. So if you're a guitar player, you're going to love these, again, because it's very much like a guitar. And you can use a pick if you want, or your fingers. Play all your favorite licks. It's just got a pretty, like a ukulele. I'm a guitar player first and foremost, so but I really love the uke, and I love the sound of it, the feel of it, and I like the small scale quality of it as well. So these ukes are great. There's a coupon code if you're interested. I love this blonde Soundsmith. There's a coupon code. The link is in the description. The baritone, and for those who are new to the ukulele, the baritone are the same. It's the top four strings of the guitar. So all of the chords and the chord melody stuff, the chord inversions, you don't have to transpose. Like right now, I'm playing this. This is actually an A minor 7. If you're on the guitar, this would be E minor 7. If you know what I'm saying, this would be E minor 6. But on the uke, this is A minor 6. This is D minor 6. This is E7. And this is A minor 6. This is minor swing, just a demonstration. So Graham, thanks so much for joining me. You're my hardcore fan. Patreon member. Really appreciate it. Oh, look at that. Ann Wilson. No, not Ann Wilson from the band Heart, but the other Ann from Australia. You Aussies, you guys are great. Thanks for being so awesome. I made so many new Australian friends. Kathy's not here though. I thought maybe Kathy would join in. The uke is so much fun to play because it's just the top 4 strings of the guitar. Maybe I'll grab the baritone. I don't know. Today I just have the tenor. I'm just going to talk shop a little bit. Thanks for joining. So again, I think talking about chords, this is A minor on the uke. This is again just a low G here. This is A minor 6. This is D minor 6. This is E7. This is E7. This is E7. This is A minor 6. This is A minor 6. I'm just talking about inversions. It's so much fun to play D minor 6, D minor 6, D minor 6, just to know your inversions again. And then your E7s, A minor 6. So when you play minor swing, it's pretty fun. It's pretty easy. So, what's going on? Thanks for joining. We need to set up your diamond tier lesson also. Did you guys check out my hack? This one, the three note shape hack. I love sharing this. This is A minor, D minor, E7. It's just playing around with chord shapes. But it's just a 3-note chord. Because guitar players, we have our own little 3-note shell voicings, but it's a little bit different on the uke. So there's some fun hacks to check out. And then for soloing, same ideas, Triad embellishment. Super, super fun to do on the uke. So let me see. Maybe I'll pop up something here, but I'm just going to be a little bit more general. I just wanted to kind of get the ball rolling, as I'll probably be doing weekly live streams just for the ukulele. It's easier to say it. Dedicated to jazz. So next week I'm going to probably do one on all of me, and I'll show you some of my tricks and stuff that I like to do, my chord subs. But minor swing is a great one. I'm just going to show you how I like to play the chords. If you're a complete beginner for minor swing, you just do cowboy chords. Just do A minor, D minor, E7, and A minor. And I'm pumping these strings. It's called the pump. You're hearing a little bit of ringiness. Oh, it's fall weather there, huh? And now it's minor swing through the 16 bars. However, because the open string's ringing, this would be kind of fine, kind of folky version of it. Nothing wrong. But if you really want that authentic gypsy jazz sound, you would do these shapes. Top. Have fun with inversions. So there I was doing A minor 6, D minor 6, and then E7 like this. But again, what I do really recommend is that you have, it gets hard to play up past the 12th fret for chords. So you have to really work out these shapes. A minor 6, A minor 6, A minor 6, A minor 6 with a root on top. So I have a worksheet. It's on the it's on Patreon. And then D minor 6, same idea. You just want to master these versions. D minor 6, D minor 6, D minor 6, D minor 6, E7, 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 E7. And on minor swing, it's nice to go F7 to E7 and then to the A minor 6. So you might go. You can also go to the B flat 7, tritone substitution. So you do this, and this, and then this, and then F7 to E7. And that's really nice too. So even though basically minor swing is just 3 chords, A minor 6, D minor 6, and E7, you can throw in the tritone, E7 to B flat 7, and get that bluesy flat 6. That's kind of a nice minor-y blues. Go. Or the tritone sub, this. E7, check out the chords. Diminished sub. See what I'm saying? It gets kind of high up there on the 17th fret for chords, but that's where you can just go down an octave. Super fun. Again, just what I would really recommend that you work those chord inversions. Again, for guitar or ukulele, we really just want to master the 7th chord or 6th chord inversions. And remember, well, actually, I don't know if you know that, but A minor 6 is equivalent to what minor 7 flat 5. I'm going to take it easy on my uke players because I know you guys aren't guitar players, but I want to train you to be thinking this. So A minor 6 equals F sharp minor 7 flat 5. D minor 6 equals B minor 7 flat 5. And by knowing that, when you see these songs that have minor 7 flat 5 chords, I always recommend converting it into minor 6. It makes it easy, and you also know what to do for soloing. So that's what I recommend. I'm going to see if I can pop up this sound slice practice video. It's for minor swing, and it's for ukulele, of course, as I'm talking about. But this actually works for guitar, too. I've got some good soloing tips as well. I think I have to load it up, so I'm going to bypass that right now. I'm going to load up something else for you. So yeah, grab your uke. If you don't have a uke, consider getting one. Like I said, I really do like these Soundsmith quite a bit, and they're very reasonably priced. And then you can use the code I put in the description. I'm going to do a screen share here. Let's see if it works. Super excited about the screen shares. So you'll see this, and I've got, this is all about triad targeting, great for soloing, and I kind of drew the shapes here that I'm thinking for here you can watch some of it, the video. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. It's day 1 for Gypsy Jazz Bootcamp for the Gypsy Jazz Ukulele. All right, so at this point, I hope you've already learned the melody and the chords to Minor Swing by Django Reinhardt, the most important song and most popular minor, D minor, and E major for the chords, respectively, when with triad notes. That's called the lower name. say it, D minor. So you're always thinking about the chord, A minor, E. Your intuition will kick in, A minor. Ready, number 2. D minor. E. A minor. Number 3. So this is a really great exercise, and I've got it all on Patreon. All the routes for it, and this is part of what I call the Gypsy Jazz Boot Camp method. It kind of just gets you started, like instead of me just saying play A minor stuff. Instead of just like, well, what do I do? Well, here's A minor, and you go, and then here's D minor, E, A minor, D minor, etc. So you kind of just are targeting those chords at all times. That's what those boot camp exercises are about. I've got 3 routes that cover the whole fretboard. You'll be a master of those triads. So I definitely recommend that. The other thing, I was showing you are those 6. That's where a good place to begin. Then you can go through some of my etudes too. But a good place to go for chords now, that's for soloing. But after you learn the basic melody, of course, which just check out my YouTube video. I already have a video on teaches the melody, so I'm not going to go over the basics there. But I want to talk more shop here. Here's A minor 6. Here's A minor 6. Here's A minor 6. And here's A minor 6. I would just say put on a backing track and just jam on that. And just make up your own. And then after you get bored with that for 5 minutes, then go to D minor 6. And then back to A minor 6, etc. Then you connect it. Here's your E7. You do here too. We already know this one, right? The basic. And then A minor 6. So again, that's kind of the idea behind there. Well, hey, thanks guys for joining me. I just wanted to do a little intro lesson today. I'm hoping for a bigger turnout. I'm going to try to do these weekly. I'm going to see how many people are joining the community. And as the community grows, I will be doing more ukulele. That's why I'm kind of wanting to get started on the Patreon communities dedicated to the uke, just so I get motivated to release more of my materials on separately, specifically for the uke, and to share more and hopefully build a community for the jazz ukulele. And we'll be going through some bossa nova, jazz standards, everything, gypsy jazz, some Beatles for the uke, and just some blues and other fun stuff too, just jamming a lot. So it's not just jazz standards, but it's just having fun playing ukulele beyond the 3/4 chord campfire songs. All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining me today. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all next time. Cheers.